YouTube. I'm popping out one more video tonight. Okay, so this is the third video I'm doing. This is something else I'm talking about. I wanted to do a small video to let you all know what I'm using on my face right now. Remember when I was going through the patches on my skin? Remember I did a video saying, help me guys. If you know anything to do, help me with getting the dry spot from right here. And then I had an issue with a dry spot right here. Well, as you can see, and I don't know if you can see it, but it has cleared up tremendously. At first I was using the vitamin E oil. The vitamin E oil, I would open up a vitamin E pill and put the oil on my skin. And I did that for about 3 weeks. And it was going away, but not as fast as I wanted it to go away. So I kept saying, well, it's got to be something that I can put on this to make it go away, because I don't want to go to the dermatologist yet, because then I'm going to have to pay a $35 fee for my copay. So didn't want to do that. I wanted to try all options first. So then something told me, well, maybe I ought to try the Blue Star ointment. So I knew I already had some, and I know that this was itching. So I said, but it wasn't like a ringworm or anything, because I thought this was just only for ringworms. Well, when you read the, where is it at? I know I read it and it said, here it is. When you read it, it says, apply as needed for temporary relief of pain and itching associated with ringworm, athlete's foot, scalp itch, jock itch, psoriasis, and other minor skin irritations. Hello. So yeah, so I used that up there for like a week, if that. And when I used it up there for like a week, guess what? It cleared right on up. It cleared up. Not only did I change and use that instead of the vitamin E oil, because I'm sure I'm going to go back to the vitamin E oil because I really think it was helping my skin somehow. Not only did I change that, but while I was using that, I was in Walmart one night and something told me to go ahead and get a new face cream, because I was using the Olive Olay face cream, the Equate version, and I have been using that for years. Well, apparently my skin don't like it anymore. And when I say I've been using it for years, I know it's been like a good 6 years. Well, it have those little beads in it, and I don't know if those beads was what was irritating my skin. So I was in the store one night in Walmart, and I was just looking through the section, and I was like, there's got to be something that I can use that do not have micro beads in it. Well, ran across this, and you know what? Sometimes it's best just to go back old school. Because if you go back old school, your remedies are right there in that old school issue, old school thing that you used to do. Y'all, I went back old school, and I saw some Noxzema. I saw some Noxzema, and this is the Triple Clean Antibacteria Leather Cleansing Deep Cleans for Visible Clearer Skin, Oil Free with Medicated Antibacterial Triclosan. This was marked down to $3. They had a whole lot of them, and they were all $3. I said, you know what? I'm going to get Noxzema. Because when I was a teenager, I used to use Noxzema. So I got the real Noxzema. And that's what I've been using on my skin. And I believe that along with the Blue Star ointment is what healed this area right here and healed right here. So not only that, sorry, got to go in my makeup bag. Not only that, I needed a moisturizer. And I was like, you know what? I got to put a moisturizer on my skin. And I know something that helps with the dry patches is Cortisone 10. Cortisone 10. And this is something that the dermatologist will tell you to try too for those dry patches. So this is my new remedy. It is Noxzema and Cortisone 10. That is all I put on my skin now. I've been using it for about 3 weeks. I gotta get me a bigger tube of this, because this little I wanted to get the little one to see if it worked first, It's amazing. My skin is so much better, y'all. You know, I get the usual pimples and stuff. Like I got one right there now. And I still get that. But it's nothing like what I was dealing with before. I had some really, really bad skin issues before. So with the, you know, everything the way it is and the cortisone 10, this is for a whole lot. This temporary releases itching associated with minor skin irritations and rashes due to eczema. And I think that that was part of the eczema, because I don't have eczema, but something was going on. It felt like eczema. I don't know what eczema is, but I mean, I know what it is, but I know it was something going on here and something going on here, and I could not get rid of it. I have been trying to get rid of that since January of this year, okay? Finally, I got something that works, and that's going old school with Noxzema. And no, for some reason, this one don't dry out my skin. And by me using cortisone 10, I think it's working together and it's helping, okay? But this is helps with those irritations due to rashes, due to eczema, psoriasis, poison oak, ivy, sumac, insect bites, detergents, jewelry, cosmetics, soap, everything. I didn't even, ooh, wow, it helps with that too. This stuff is powerful. You know what I'm saying? I am going to get me a big tube, and I'm probably going to go get that tomorrow. I had gotten sick Monday and Tuesday, and I had a fever on Tuesday. Haven't had a fever in years. I mean, like, woo, I know it had been years. Well, since I had the flu, because 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years. So after you usually have a fever that was high, you break out with a rash somewhere. It's usually somewhere on your body. Okay? I was at work Wednesday. Tuesday I had the fever. It went away. I drank plenty of fluids, got that down, got that taken care of. Because I couldn't eat. My stomach was messed up. I was just, ugh. Anyway, Wednesday I was not 100%. I was about 60%. Still went to work. A rash broke out up here. It was so red. And then when I went out in the sun and came back, when I went on lunch and went out in the sun and came back, it was worse. It was so irritated, and it was just itching. And so I looked at the girl at work and I said, look at this. You know, because I kept saying, why is it itching and burning right here? I mean, like, all of this was red. She was like, oh my God, what is wrong with you? I was like, I don't know. I was like, I think it's a rash from me having the fever yesterday. Well, all of this was red. Oh my God. And it was bubbled up like little bumps. So I said, you know what? Let me go in my pocketbook and get this cortisone 10. Because you know there are things that work like, I can't think of the stuff that we use on our hair. I can't think of the name. Excuse me. I can't think of the name of it right now. But I was like, let me go in my makeup bag. And I went and got my cortisone 10. Y'all, I put this stuff on here. All on here. I put it all up there. Let it, you know, I kind of turned my fan on at my desk. Because I got a fan like this at my desk. Like, this is the one I sleep with at home. But this, I got a fan like this at my desk. Turn it on, right, and did this and let it blow up there so I could kind of dry it a little bit because I was hot. First, I wiped it because I was hot. I was sweating. Then I put this on it. And after I put this on it, y'all, it was like a good 10 minutes later. I'm going to give it 10 minutes. It could have been 5. I looked. I took the mirror. I got one right here. I took the mirror and I looked and I was like, it was gone. Y'all, all this that was red, and I should have took a picture of it because it's like unbelievable. All of this, I mean, it was red from here and all this, and it was little bumps like a heat rash type thing, but I know it was from me having the fever. I put it on there, y'all, and I only had to put it up there one time. I took a little dime size, took it and rubbed it on up there like that, and it went away. So I am definitely going to get another tube of this. This was about $4 for this little tube. I think the other tube is $6. I don't care. I don't care if it's $10. I'm going to get some more of the Cortisone 10. I'm not going to get the generic brand because I've been buying the generic brand and it's not working. But this right here is the right brand, and I'm going to continue to use it as long as my skin keeps doing good. So, on that note, I'm going to wash my face on tonight, and I'm going to clean my skin with this, and I'm going to moisturize it with this, and then I'm going to sleep. And I have one more video to do, so stay tuned. Bye.